Good afternoon. My name is Abhishek Seni, and I am here to present the budget that I have prepared. So, in the next few minutes, we'll be talking about the budget. This is the budget with the following DRGs. This is the total income that we have got, and this is the estimated total cost of the whole DRG, and the surplus deficit per DRG. So, if we talk about the surplus deficit, so as we can see in the first, third, fourth, eighth, seventh, and eighth, we've got the deficit per DRG, but if we've got the surplus in the other DRGs. So if we look about on at the overall surplus or deficit, we've got a surplus of $896,575. So overall, we've got a surplus, and the next is the budget with the 4% increase in the patient activity. So that we've got the total income and the estimated total cost of the whole DRG. By applying the formulas, we've got the surplus deficit per DRG. So again, we've got the deficit in the first, third, fourth, seventh, and eighth DRG, whereas we've got the surplus in the second, fifth, sixth, ninth, and 10th DRG. But looking at the overall surplus deficit with the 4% increase in the patient activity, we see that we have got the surplus of $797,505. So overall, it was good to having a 4% increase in the total increase in the patient activity. So next we have got what we have got is the budget with the 5% and the 10% decrease in the NEP. So again, we've got the DRGs and the total income, and here we have got the total income with the 5% reduction and the total income with the 10% reduction in the NEP. So again, we've got few of the DRGs with the deficit, and few of them are positive. So first, talking about the 5% reduction in the NEP, by applying the formula, which is the income bracket 5% NEP reduction minus the fixed cost plus the variable cost, we have got the deficit of $4 million, approximately 4 million. And if we talk about the surplus deficit with a 10% reduction in the NEP, by applying the formula, again we've seen that we've got a deficit of around $5.4 million. So looking at the overall, we've got with the budget that is with the 5% and 10% reduction, we see a deficit in both the cases. So here is the reduction of the cost between the 1% to 10%, which is with the 5% reduction in the NEP. So we've got the blue bars and the gray bars. The blue bars are the surplus deficit, and the gray bars are with the 5% NEP reduction. So as we see here, we've seen a deficit till the 5%, after which we see a growth from 6% to 10%. Whereas after applying the 5% NEP reduction, we see a constant deficit from 1% to 10%. So the next is the so as we need to decrease the cost. There are many patients with the chest pain in the hospital, so there are a lot of path test. So we'll decrease the cost of the path test from 1% to 10%, and what we see is we have got the surplus from 1% to 10%. So the table shows that there is the surplus in income when the price of the pathology test is decreased from 1% to 10%. So lastly, we will be talking about the Kotter's management model. So to bring the change is constant. So in order to bring the change, we need to follow the Kotter's change management, which has got the 8 key points, which is the increase urgency, build guiding team, get the vision right, communicate for the buy-in, enable action, create short-term wins, don't let up, and make it stick. So after following this, we can pretty much bring the change in our hospital, and which would be a great change, which would be accepted by everyone. Thank you.